It's time for the 5 o'clock news with news anchors Tiziano and Joey Pompeo. Hello, welcome to the broadcast. I'm Tiziano, and with me always is my good friend Joey Pompeo.
Thank you, Tiziano! Let's discuss our great country and our involvement in that crazy World War II. Italy entered the war in June 1940 when Mussolini declared war on Britain and France.
Mussolini wanted to expand our great land into North Africa by taking land from the British and French colonies.
Things did not go as planned. Within a week of Italy's declaration of war, the British had seized Fort Capuzzo in Libya.
On June 28th, Marshal Italo Balbo, the Governor-General of Libya, was killed by friendly fire while landing in Tobruk.
Mussolini ordered Balbo's replacement, Marshal Rodolfo Graziani, to launch an attack into Egypt. Graziani complained to Mussolini that his forces were not properly equipped for such an operation.
Graziani further complained that an attack into Egypt could not possibly succeed. Mussolini ordered Graziani to attack anyway.
On September 13th, the Italian 10th Army retook Fort Capuzzo, crossed the border between Libya and Egypt, and advanced into Egypt.
The British had only 36,000 troops available to defend Egypt against 236,000 Italian troops. However, the Italians were not concentrated in one place. This would be the main reason why they would fall.
Graziani and the Italian army had lacked faith in their strength. The forces were too far away from support.
The Italians had also tried to gain land in East Africa, but failed in trying to conquer.
In news outside of Italy's involvement in Africa, on July 10, 1943, American and British forces invaded Sicily. Germany was in charge of the island, but failed to defeat the Allies.
In July of 1943, the Grand Council of Fascism voted to limit the power of Italian dictator Benito Mussolini and gave control of the Italian armed forces over to King Victor Emmanuel III. The next day, Mussolini met with the king, was dismissed as prime minister, and then imprisoned. He was killed April 28, 1945.
General Pietro Badoglio and Victor Emmanuel III took over in Italy.
The final Allied victory over the Axis in Italy did not come until the Spring Offensive of 1945, after troops had breached Gothic Line. We now head over to Scoops Callahan on the casualties.
Champ! Scoops Callahan here, reporting the casualties in Italy. Nearly 4 million Italians served in the Italian army during World War II. Nearly 500,000 Italians died between June 1940 and May 1945. Seemed like the Italians were a little loopy off the old gin and juice. Thanks, champs.
Thanks, Scoops. Pleasure as always.
That's all the time we have today, folks. I'm a Joey Pompeo.
And I'm Tiziano Credelli. Thank you for watching the Italian news. So long, everybody.